Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Newcastle Racecourse here on Friday. It is April the 14th, 2017. Gonna look at races 4 and 5 from Newcastle, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. So let's get on to it. Races 4 and 5 from Newcastle, the 325 and the 355 from Newcastle. What are you doing? I'm in the middle of something. Excuse me, sir? Just gonna move him out of here. Say hi to everybody. Just gonna put him there, and that was too funny. I would stop the video right now, but that was so funny. I'm gonna keep it in here. But let's get on to it. Race number 4 from Newcastle. The fourth race is the Betway Handicaps Class 2 handicap here, going for a purse of $104,500. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards here. Field of 14 of them, going the distance of ground of 2,400 meters or 1 mile and 1/2 here on the Tapeta all-weather surface. Great race. My top pick in this one, I like the 10 horse Mustagir. Gonna go 10-6-2 in the tricast of the trifecta, but my top pick, number 10, Mustagir, 10-1. Jim Crowley is on this Owen Burrows trained 4-year-old gelding out of Midi Ocean. I believe the sire's name is. But this horse has only had basically 2 starts in the last year or so. Most recently on October the 6th at Chelmsford City, a mile and a quarter, 2,000 meters in Class 3 conditions race. This horse showed some heart. He finished third by 3 lengths that day. Didn't really quicken up as fast as the end as the other horses were. I think this is a horse that will really get better as the longer distances go. He gets the 1.5 miles today, which I think will be a good thing for this horse. Start before at Newmarket, April the 12th at the Craven meeting. 1.8 miles in the listed stakes for Class 1 horses. This horse finished second by 1/4 lengths behind Ventura Storm. Really just couldn't catch Ventura Storm, who ran a hell of a race. This horse was just second best that day. And then start 4, this horse's only victory. It came in a maiden Class 4 at Newmarket, 1 mile, September the 24th. Horse won by 2 lengths. Easy, clear victory that day. He's coming off the layoff here. I think he will run a very good one, because I think this horse will really like the 1.5 mile distance. Has a great post draw also, breaking from the 1 barrier. But there's a horse I want to talk about also in this one. The 6 horse, my second selection, the Wild Hacked at 5-1 with Frankie Dettori. He looks like he could run a big one, but the reason I didn't use him as a top pick was the post draw. He's breaking from the parking lot, basically from post number 14, which is you do not want to do here. If you're on the straight course going a mile, you want to break from post 14, but not here going 1.5 miles. He had a good draw. He had a good race a few weeks ago at Kempton, going 1.3 miles, and just basic handicap. Finished second. He needed the race off the layoff, but I think if he had a better post draw, he could do something better. He could have a good race here today, but maybe I'll put a few bucks on him to win if his odds are a little bit, if he goes up in odds from 5-1, maybe to 8-1, that's where I'll put some money on him. But, the post draw really scares me with Wild Hack. That's the reason I didn't use him as the top pick here. That's why I like the 10 horse. But to recap my bets now for race number 4 from Newcastle, it's a 325 post time. It's the Betway handicap. Going to go with the 10 horse Mustagir. I'm going to go 10-6-2 in the tricast, or the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 5. The 5th race, the 355 from Newcastle, is the 3rd red Burradon conditions stakes. It's going for Class 2 horse. You're going for a purse $123,000. It's for 3-year-olds only. Field of 8 horses going 1 mile on the all-weather Tapeta surface, 1,600 meters. My top pick in this one, I like the 4 horse South Seas. I'm going to go 4-5-7 in the tricast of the trifecta, 4-5-7, but my top pick, number 4, South Seas, 5-2. Osen Murphy is on the Sandro Balding train 3-year-old colt out of Loop de Vega. But most recently in France, October 30th at Saint-Cloud, soft turf course, 7 furlongs, 1,400 meters in the Group 1 Criterium International. Source finished second by 5 lengths behind Thunder Snow, who went on to win, I believe, the UAE Derby, and also, I believe, won the UAE 2000 Guineas, and is actually on his way to running the Derby in a few weeks here in America. This horse had a very, it was a very tough race. This horse held his own for that second place finish. He was facing some very tough horses his last 2. Start 4 in the Dewhurst Stakes at Newmarket on October the 8th, 7 furlongs, 1,400 meters. Horse finished 6th by 6 1/4 lengths behind Churchill. Is probably going to go off his favor in the 2000 guineas in a few weeks. This horse really weakened out of it against so tougher horses that day. This spot isn't as nearly as tough as his last few. His last win came at Sandown back in August, going 7 furlongs in the Abu Dhabi Celerio Stakes. Horse won by 2 1/4 lengths, easy victory. Won a novice race at Haddock back in July. Broke his mane at Windsor by 8 lengths easy. He's a very nice horse. I think here today he's going to run a very big one off the layoff against lesser quality horses. I know he's the favorite, but he's a very nice horse on paper. So to recap my bets for race number 5 from Newcastle, it's the Burradon. Hopefully I said that right. It's the Burradon Stakes. Going to go with the 4-horse South Seas. Going to go 4, 5, 7 in the tricast or the trifecta. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5.